Hi, Linda's back again. Happy New Year, everyone. Now that we celebrated New Year a couple days ago, I'm back. I just wanted to give an update on Christmas. I know in my video I said I was spending Christmas alone, and I did. But my family also wound up spending Christmas alone, although with their individual families, because they've got kids and whatever, or husbands, or both. But it's like they didn't get together because everyone got sick. It's just like, so there was no party anyway. Even if I could have went, I didn't go. I couldn't have went. It was a shame. Everybody was sick with colds. In fact, my brother-in-law wound up getting pneumonia, and my sister they had to go to the emergency room one night because he thought he was having a heart attack, but it was pneumonia. How would you like to have a Christmas like that? No thanks. I think that was a day or two after Christmas it turned into pneumonia, but still, I think I like my nice, quiet, peaceful, boring Christmas more than having things like that happen. Thankfully, I was not sick. My niece wasn't sick either. She was the one that was going to have the party, but she worked all day, so she was kind of glad it got canceled because she was so tired she didn't feel like she didn't have the energy to host it. So that's what happened for Christmas. And it's like, oh well. I mean, I'm sad for them, but it was just one of those things. It happens. But I'm glad I was not sick for Christmas. I'd rather have peace and quiet. And since it's New Year's, I thought I'd just go a little bit about resolutions or goals for the year, the new year, 2026. Gotta get used to saying that, 2026. Do you make goals or resolutions for the new year? It's like, I do sometimes. Not every year, because some years I just can't think of anything I want to do. I may make up things throughout the year, and say, okay, I want to do this or do that, but I don't really make a goal for the year, but all the time. But this year I decided to, mainly because I got my latest bone density test, and I'm still in the osteoporosis thing, diagnosis, and I still refuse to go on the medications they want me to go on, like Prolia or Fosamax or whatever. So I want to start doing more strength training. I had tried doing this once before and got away from it. I mean, after I broke my wrist last January, it was like I got away from the strength training and I just never got back. When I did get my strength back, I just never got back into it, and I need to. Because I found out with my bone density test, it wasn't all bad. My femur neck had actually gotten better. It went from negative 2.8 to negative 2.7 on the T-score. So I had actually gained some bone there, and my femur itself stayed the same at negative 2.7. And that was good. That was better than getting worse the way it had been going before. But my spine got worse. That went from negative 2.4, which was still osteopenia, to negative 2.7, which is now osteoporosis. So I think some of my strength training, I need to concentrate on the spine. Spinal or core exercises. So I'm looking up those and making a plan. I joined the Y so I can go to the gym. I can get all the strength training, the dumbbells and everything else, the strength training equipment to do it. So that's my goal for this year, to do it and stick with it. And hopefully life won't get in the way again. No more broken bones. Another thing I wanted to get into. I wanted to get into more scripture writing again. I used to do that a few years ago. Then I got away from it because my hand was getting weak and my handwriting was going south and it was hurting to write like that. But I want to get back into that. Since I had the broken wrist last year, I've been doing more hand hand, what do you call it? Hand strengthening exercises with the thing, whatever you call it. And my hand has gotten stronger. I think I can get back into it. I like writing scripture, maybe just a verse or two, maybe 3 a day, because I think it helps get more into my brain when I write it out than just reading. So I want to get back into that. That's another goal. And one other goal I'd like to do is I've been playing too much games on my tablet. I've been spending so much time doing that and less time reading books. And I love to read books, and I want to read more books. So I'm getting away from that game. I am. I've told myself if I want to, I can play it, but only no more than 15 to 30 minutes a day. That's it. I'm setting that time limit and saying, forget it. The game has a way of drawing me in. It's called Royal Match, if I didn't say that. It's just like a match 3 game sort of, but I don't know. It just draws me in and keeps giving me free extra time and free men, and I can play and play and play, and I don't want to do that anymore. Sometimes I've gotten on there for an hour. By the end of it, my tips of my fingers are hurting from doing it. So I want to get away from that. I'd rather do reading. I want to get back into reading more books. I mean, I read books every day, but I want to get into it more. Those are my main goals for the year. And I really would be interested in hearing any goals you have for the year. I mean, everybody's different and has different things that they want to get done. But anyway, that's about all I wanted to say for today. Anyway, Happy New Year. I hope everybody has a good New Year. And better, if not at least as good as last year, depending upon how last year was for you. Happy 2026. And bye.